solve the simultaneous equations y squared is equal to x minus 1 and y power 4 plus 3x equal to 7. So you can just start by naming these equations, equation 1 and equation 2. So now you can rewrite equation 2 as y squared plus 3x is equal to 7. Then you just substitute equation 1 into equation 2. So wherever there's y squared, you put x minus 1. So it means we're going to have x minus 1 squared plus 3x is equal to 7. You can expand this using the quadratic identities, where you'll get this to be x squared minus 2x plus 1, now plus this 3x, and you bring this on the other side, is minus 7, and that's equal to 0. So if we simplify this, we're going to have x squared, then you have minus 2x plus 3x, which is just plus x. Then you have 1 plus negative 7, which is just minus 6, and that's equal to 0. So now we have a quadratic equation, which you can solve using any of the methods. Let us go for factorization method. So you're going to look for two numbers whose sum is the same as b, and b in this case is 1, and their product is the same as a times c, which is just minus 6. And they're going to find that those two numbers are negative 2 and positive 3. Then you split b into these respective numbers. So you rewrite the equation as x squared minus 2x plus 3x minus 6 is equal to 0. So the common factor here is x. So you have into x minus 2. So you expect x minus 2 this side. And for you to have obtained negative 6, it means to multiply negative 2 by positive 3. So plus 3 is equal to 0. Then you take x plus 3, and one of these, that is x minus 2, is equal to 0. So if x plus 3 is equal to 0, then x is equal to negative 3. Or if we take this to be 0, then x is equal to 2. But remember, what we were solving for was both x and y. So you take them in turns. Remember that y squared is given by x minus 1. So when x is negative 3, you're going to have x, that is negative 3 minus 1, which is negative 4. So to get y alone, you're going to take the square root of both sides. So that will be the square root of negative 4. So it means there are no real values for y when x is negative 3. And when x is 2, then y squared is equal to 2 minus 1, so that y is equal to the root of 1, which means in this case y will be plus or minus 1. So we have the values of x as negative 3 and 2, and the values of y. When x is 2, y is plus or minus 1, but when x is negative 3, then there are no real values for y. So it means we have complex numbers when x is negative 3. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.